This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world, all of which are celebrating 626 Day today. It is June 26th, 2023. I have some items on loan from our studio manager, Jake, who is, I think, the world's biggest Stitch fan, probably. So thank you, Jake, for providing this stuff. And also, Stitch threw toilet paper all over Cinderella Castle again. Oh no. Anyway, here now the news. Let's begin. Before someone throws toilet paper all over me. Disney has announced a major change to their Genie Plus pricing with variances between parks. Guests will now select which park they're visiting when they purchase Genie Plus, allowing for different parks to have a different rate on the same day at Walt Disney World. The Walt Disney World website shared an overview, quote, beginning June 27th, guests at Walt Disney World Resort will now purchase Disney Genie Plus service based on how they want to visit. Guests will be able to select either a single park option or a multiple parks option, subject to availability. With this update, prices may now be lower at some Walt Disney World theme parks compared to others. In the example you're looking at now, Disney's Animal Kingdom may cost $16 per day, while Magic Kingdom or a multiple park selection would be $27. Purchases and selections will still be made through the My Disney Experience app, with sales going at midnight and first reservations for lightning lanes beginning at 7 a.m. daily. Here was the full announcement Disney made. Quote, as we recently shared, we are working on ways to simplify the Disney Genie Plus service, including offering the ability to plan before the day of your visit, which many guests have asked for. We plan to share more news in the future, but in the meantime, we also want to improve the experience for guests using the service as it exists today. So we'll be making an update as we continue to listen to guests. Beginning June 27th, guests at Walt Disney World will now purchase Disney Genie Plus service based on how they want to visit. Guests will be able to select either a single park or a multiple park option, repeating this, subject to availability. With this update, again, some parks will be lower than others, and guests will continue to be able to purchase Disney Genie Plus service through the app on the day of their visit. Quote, we will continue to listen to guest feedback and look forward to sharing more information about updates to Disney Genie Plus in the future. Of course, if any of the parks sell out of Genie Plus under this new system, the option to have the service for multiple parks will also be discontinued for the day. Let's stop and talk about this for a moment. I know there was a lot of negativity around this, and I think that's because people misconstrued this a little bit. Yes, it is inevitably another complication, another layer to booking this, right? But at the same time, I applaud them because at the same time, it's also like a nice gesture to guests because let's face it, any park that's not Magic Kingdom should be less, right? Epcot does not have a whole lot available through the service for Lightning Lane. Animal Kingdom probably feels similar. Hollywood Studios is the one where I think you need it. Just that park's always a train wreck, it feels. But I appreciate the fact that they are offering it at a lower price for parks that have less offerings. That is that's a nice thing to do, right? I still don't believe anyone should buy it. That's my personal thing. But if you're going to, they've made a nice gesture here at the very least. Now, again, come January when they decide to redo this whole system again where you can book in advance and such, things will change again, and maybe this multiple park system will remain as part of it, probably. But for now, I think it's a step in the right direction as far as at least showing you care for the guests and being like, okay, maybe we can't charge you the same amount for Epcot and Animal Kingdom that we charge you for Magic Kingdom. That makes sense to me. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it, but I think we're taking steps in the right direction. Let's face it, we're not getting free Fast Pass back, so if you're going to buy it, at least they're trying to fix the system. Amorette's Patisserie at Disney Springs is celebrating 626 Day, Stitch Day, if you'd like to call it that, with a limited time Stitch Petit cake. You can grab it with all 2 or 4 of your arms through June 29th. Amorette's Patisserie, of course, is located next to the World of Disney store in the town center area of Disney Springs. The Stitch Petit cake is $22. It's layers of pineapple mousse, orange chiffon, and guava jam. You can find the review at WDWNT.com. For today only, a Stitch cake is available at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Café at the Magic Kingdom. Again, celebrating this very special day. It's a Stitch Blueberry Lemonade Mousse Cake. It's $8.29. It's blueberry ice cream mousse, lemonade, blueberry, caramel, vanilla cake, and blue pineapple glaze. Jake, how was it?
It was very good.
It was very good, said Jake, but you can read our review at WDWNT.com. Meanwhile, the 19.3-mile challenge during the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend in 2024 at Walt Disney World will be Stitch-themed. This is the first theme announcement Run Disney has made for the Springtime Surprise Weekend of next year. Stitch's Ohana Challenge is for runners who participate in the 5K, the 10K, and the 10-miler. The announcement was made today in honor, again, of 626 Day. Springtime Surprise Weekend will be in April of 2024. No further details announced at this time. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and their team will design your next magical Disney vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free. So book today. And also big shout out to Be Our Guest Vacations for being the proud sponsor of Where in the World is Tom Corliss, which will debut next week on July 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDW News Tonight on the 250th episode over on the WDWNT TV channel. The grand prize will be a 4-night stay at a Walt Disney World moderate resort. And it is a game unlike anything we've ever done before. It is easily the most complicated show or segment in WDWNT history, so we certainly hope you'll join us for that. Last week, Disney revealed that Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle will appear in Mickey's Boo-to-You Halloween Parade dressed as the Sanderson sisters. This will be again at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party later this year at the Magic Kingdom. The Sanderson sisters, of course, are the stars of the 1993 Disney film Hocus Pocus and its 2022 sequel Hocus Pocus 2. They're even making a third one. Of course, in the movies, they're portrayed by Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy. Also, Kathy Najimy was also in Alien Encounter. Just it's on my mind with Stitch being on the desk today. But anyway, of course, these costumes debuted last year. They were at the Oogie Boogie Bash event at California Adventure. They were also on the Disney Cruise Line. And now they will make their way to Walt Disney World this year. Of course, tickets are on sale now already for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. The Magic Kingdom Braille map has been updated with a new look and no longer includes Splash Mountain as well. The Braille map can be found mounted over a railing in front of the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor just off of Main Street. The map has been made simpler with attractions and other venues now labeled individually instead of on lists on the side. Each land is also now color-coded, and also not only is it color-coded, but the tactile, the feel of buildings in different lands will have a different feel for those of you who utilize the Braille map. You may remember during the Epcot overhaul, they were the first ones to get a new Braille map of this style. This is going to be a thing that's rolled out everywhere, and supposedly something much better for those with the need to use it. It'll be much easier for them to actually utilize the map, which is great. They also, I think they kind of look cooler, honestly, too. So Splash Mountain isn't on it currently. Obviously, we think Tiana's Bayou Adventure will be added at some point, but nonetheless, this is the new Braille map, and still waiting on it at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. The Zanzibar Trading Company of Magic Kingdom is now back to its former glory as the shop sign has regained its spinning boats. On a recent visit to the Magic Kingdom, we noticed that the spinning boats on the sign had returned after years of absence. They've been gone for actually years. The sign and its spinning whimsical boats are located in Adventureland across from the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. The area was once an actual merchandise location, but it's now used as a seating area for those looking for a shady place to enjoy their Dole Whip. This is one of my favorite signs in any Disney park on Earth. I love it. And it has been, it vanishes every now and then to be fixed. And it's finally back after many years missing. And here's hoping it lasts this time. Hope that happens. That being said, on a separate tangent, my Mouse About Town sign at Hollywood Studios is still broken, Disney. If anyone's watching, the one where Mickey, the side profile, and he has his cane and it goes like this, hasn't moved in months now. Please, someone fix the Mouse About Town sign on Sunset Boulevard. I'm begging you. A new Starbucks tumbler featuring the icons of all 4 Walt Disney World theme parks are now available. We found the tumbler at the Emporium on Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom for $34.99. This pearl and gold colored tumbler features artwork again from all the parks. It is Mickey Mouse in the center, holding up a peace sign. To Mickey's left are icons from Hollywood Studios, including Chubby the Bird, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Then there's Epcot icons, including Spaceship Earth, Soaring Around the World, Remy from Ratatouille, and several World Showcase icons. From Animal Kingdom, there's the Tree of Life, a ride vehicle from Kilimanjaro Safaris, and as well as Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee, flying through the floating mountains of Pandora. Finishing up with Magic Kingdom, there's Cinderella Castle, Dumbo, Tinkerbell, and Orange Bird. The back of the cup features the Starbucks logo. The lid is plastic with a cap that covers the spout, and the bottle itself is metal. Earlier this month, the Indiana Jones Den of Destiny opened at Hollywood Studios. The beverage outpost promises rare antiquities and refreshing libations. We've, of course, already reviewed the cocktails. You can read about them at WDWNT already, WDWNT.com, I should say. But now they've added some more props. They've added some CIA profiles and photos of different characters from the Indiana Jones saga on the left wall of the establishment. The new display case combines photos from throughout the Indiana Jones series with CIA profiles on important characters. Among those, you'll find Marion Ravenwood, portrayed by Karen Allen. You'll find Dr. Henry Jones Sr., which of course was portrayed by the late, great Sean Connery. My favorite James Bond, by the way, not that anyone asked. And of course, Indiana Jones himself. Photos of characters from throughout the Indiana Jones saga can be found in the case. You'll even spot a photo from Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is in theaters next week. And of course, you can see the Dial of Destiny itself in the establishment, as we've shown you before. But one thing you may have not noticed is that giant Anubis head on display inside the bar is actually a piece of Hollywood Studios history, a great artifact from its past. It's a prop from the Great Movie Ride. On a recent visit, we took some more photos of this amazing piece. This is, of course, one of the Anubis heads that could be found in the Indiana Jones scene of the Great Movie Ride. These were those very tall statues appearing to hold up the ceiling in that scene. The head has been repainted, in this case, to look like it's made of stone, but this is an original prop from the attraction. It's great to see this back out in use. Funny enough, these Anubis statues have been used a bunch already for propping. If you go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, whether it be at Disneyland or at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the giant foot on top of the cases outside of Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities is also the foot of one of the Anubis statues from the Great Movie Ride. So Great Movie Ride getting to live on a little bit back where it belongs at Hollywood Studios. On a recent visit to Disney's Old Key West Resort, we decided to pop into Olivia's Café to see what brunch has to offer these days. Among the newer items we tried, the shrimp fritters, which replaced a while ago already the conch fritters. We also tried a special off-menu chicken and waffles dish that features Mickey and Minnie waffles. You can read the review at WDWNT.com. Walt Disney Imagineering has filed for an extension of a permit related to Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge, a project that has long been canceled. After rumors swirled of a Disney Discovery Lodge, Bob Chapek announced Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge at Destination D in 2018. The nature-inspired Disney Vacation Club Resort was to be built on the former site of Disney's long-closed River Country Water Park on the shores of Bay Lake near Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. It would have had more than 900 hotel rooms and Disney Vacation Club villas as well. In May of 2018, Disney filed a permit for the STOLport site near the old Walt Disney World Airport, also known as the Lake Buena Vista STOLport, as a stockpile location. The new resort wouldn't actually be constructed on that site, but it would be used as staging for materials for the hotel. This permit was set to expire in May of 2023, but Disney has filed to extend it. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean construction is going to resume on Reflections. Disney wouldn't be able to make use of the site for anything without extending the permit. It is possible that this is going to be used for the new cabins that are being installed at Fort Wilderness, which is a currently ongoing project. Supposedly, the cabins have started to arrive. But it does also leave the door open for Reflections to eventually be revived, which, honestly, even though I was kind of against it at first, I'm all for it at this point just because they've left this giant dirt patch behind Pioneer Hall, which looks terrible. I'd rather it be something than be a dirt patch at this point. A new Loungefly ear headband and mini backpack themed to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort have made their way to Walt Disney World. We found both in Boutique. The Loungefly ear headband is $44.99. It features the Tiki God Maui on both ears, which are made of a stuffed pleather material with various textures, and each Maui ear also has a grassy fringe as an extra touch. The back of the ears feature the official logo for the resort on one ear and in dark brown and a tan pleather backing otherwise. The headband itself is styled to look like bamboo and has a fuzzy tan velour lining. An orange Disney Loungefly badge is sewn onto one side of the tan with tan thread. There's also a matching Minnie backpack for $78. The bag features an overall pattern of many Minnie Mauis, say that 5 times fast, set against a background of bright blue and surrounded by green leaves and red and yellow hibiscus. On the upper front of the bag is a tan Disney Loungefly enamel badge with gold accents. The large front pocket features a Maui applique and embroidered hibiscus and leaves. The pocket itself has a woven grass-like pattern and a grass trim by the zipper. And the handles of the Minnie backpack are stylized as wooden bamboo handles attached by brushed gold components and tan pleather loops. And the zippers are also that same brushed gold color. The Maui pattern is also present on both sides of the Minnie backpack and are broken up with tan pleather trim and brushed gold zipper. It's a nice line. If the ears look familiar, it's because they're very similar to the ones they made for the 50th anniversary that were available not long ago. If you're visiting Disney's Art of Animation Resort, you might just end up looking for Nemo. The beloved little clownfish is now available as a dessert from the landscape of flavors. We managed to find him in cheesecake form and started shouting, "Mine, mine, mine." Oh boy. The I'm Nemo cheesecake, what a name, is $6.29. It's classic cheesecake coated in a shimmering blue ocean glaze with graham cracker sand and white chocolate Nemo. Read the review at WDWNT.com. At least no one made me do a Marlin impression. It's fine. The new Mickey Mouse s'mores kits are now available at Walt Disney World Resort hotels during nighttime campfire activities. So we went to check it out. The new Mickey s'more kit is $6. They're not complimentary. Obviously, I gave you a price. They're available for guests to buy if you're staying at those resorts. Guests can charge the purchase to their room with a magic band. They include everything you need to make your s'more. There's marshmallows, cookies, graham crackers, and squares of chocolate, a stick to roast the marshmallows, and a plate. It's very, very cute. Our friends at Disney Magical Kingdom blog have shared a video of the full Adventure is Out There summer stage show at Hong Kong Disneyland. It's part of the resort's Wild About Summer offerings. The Hong Kong Disneyland website describes the festivities as the following: sun, splendid weather, seeing everyone laugh and a smile once more. A real summer has finally returned, and it's time to make it the greatest summer at the happiest place on earth. This year, we're letting loose as the wildest Disney characters take magic and laughter to the max across the parks and hotels. Adventure is Out There's a brand new show in Adventureland featuring characters from Up, The Jungle Book, Moana, and Lilo and Stitch. The show is described as, quote, "Can you hear the jungle sing? Follow the sounds of happiness and prepare for wave after wave of laughter in Adventureland this summer." The brand new Adventures Out There stage show is generating lots of smiles, featuring Mickey and Goofy fully kitted out in brand new adventure-themed outfits. And together with Russell from Up, you will join them on an adventure as they board a hot air balloon for a bountiful, beautiful journey together. Travel to locations again from the Jungle Book, where you'll dance with King Louie, Montanui, where you'll meet with Moana, and Hawaiian Islands, where you'll surf with Stitch. You can watch a full performance of the show at WDWNT.com. Looks cute. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can also support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members who make the show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week, join host Rob Whiteside as he and a panel of Disney superfans take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus catalog. They'll tell you its history, details, and give their review, so you'll know if it's worth your time. Current shows, classic movies, and everything in between. Watch Deep in the Plus live Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern for new episodes, or catch Deep in the Plus anytime on YouTube on WDWNT TV.